Hey guys, what's up? It's time. It's time to try and get Noctis and Luna and see how we do because I'm really, really hesitant to drop any lapis on those crazy, crazy bad steps. Um, I was super excited to see all this holly jolly decoration going on my home FFBE homepage. That's pretty fun. Our home screen, it's not a homepage. But maybe you don't celebrate Christmas, but if you do and appreciate this like me, then yeah, it was a happy morning. Also, I've been listening to all my strange Christmas music. I have a really strange playlist in my iTunes that I listen to every year. Actually, one of my favorite Christmas albums is an album by The Killers called "Don't Waste Your Wishes." You probably have to be a fan of The Killers to actually enjoy the album. But oh man, I was driving and tears were streaming down my cheeks on one song, so I was really feeling it. So anyway, and just to let y'all know, full disclosure, my house is being professionally cleaned right now. So I'm actually making this video in my closet with my happy hour drink, and I don't know, it just seemed like I would feel really bad like videoing myself gaming while people were cleaning my house. I don't know. Like I'd feel terrible about myself. It seemed like way too pretentious a position to be in, and it just didn't feel good. So I'm hiding in the closet instead. And so now I'm just a crazy gamer in my closet with my vodka drink, talking to nobody. So I don't know what's better or what's worse, but I couldn't handle looking like some sort of D-bag. So here I am. Anyway, maybe I look and sound like more of a D-bag for telling the story. Anyhow, I don't care. I gotta get these guys. It's time to pull. Let's do it. And this is like a everything must go situation because I really don't want to use that lapis. So we're gonna see what we have going on right now. So the first thing we can do is we have one Holly Jolly ticket summon. Let's do it. I don't even know if this is going to have people from today in it. I remember in the news reading something about maybe it's this premium Tempest one or something that is not going to have anybody before December 12th. Whoa, a rainbow. Gilgamesh. You silly Gilgamesh. Although, I was going to say, although it's fitting because of Final Fantasy 15, and actually the only 7-star I'm running right now, the only 7-star I have as a bonus unit is Gladio, so it is fitting, but Gilgamesh is in a bunch of the games, so yeah, kind of fitting, but also kind of fitting for any situation, so you're kind of like a horoscope, Gilgamesh. Alright, quest for what am I looking at? Now we go into standard summon, and we're going to do these 10+1 tickets I have. I've got 2 of them, and we're going to do them up. See if anything happens here. I would love for something to happen here. Wouldn't that just start everything out on a good note? Let's see. Ooh, a rainbow. Ace. Ace in the hole. Alright, well, I can't complain when I get a rainbow. Can't complain at all. Alright, next one. I've been having really good rainbow luck on these 10+1s. I don't know why. Not that they've delivered particularly the best rainbows, but yeah, can't complain when there is a rainbow. I want to say that was my 3rd ace. And another rainbow. Jeez Louise. I don't deserve this. Well. And then they put Eclipse in there just to make me mad. Lesperus, I'm pretty sure you showed up on my 10+1 from a couple polls ago. Jeez Louise. I'm also laying on my stomach and it's making it really hard to breathe. So if I'm like, please ignore it. Now what? XP summons. We're pulling out all the stops, getting these 5-star tickets out, seeing what we could possibly get from them. I know Final Fantasy 15 is one of those controversial games, and I gotta say this. In fact, this is my first Xeno, I believe. So you mean to make me your partner? Do you even know what that means? I actually don't want you to be my partner. I'm not a fan of you, Xeno. Anyway, so I know Final Fantasy 15 is a divisive game, is what I'm trying to say. But I think a big part, and I think I've said this before, maybe months ago when I was just like shooting the shite with y'all, but I feel like a very important mercenary, Ramsa. Well, we didn't need that, but you might be my fourth. That might be STMR. That could be good. All right. I'll take that. But I feel like the games that you attach to the most, it can be on the game itself and the story and the characters or whatever, but sometimes it's where you were in life when you played it. Final Fantasy, I think I've said this, but she is my troll now that we have the refined pool. And I know this isn't the refined pool, this is EX, but anytime on the refined pool, she shows up. Alright, I see you. Alright, what I'm trying to say is that Final Fantasy IX is important to me because I think that was really like probably the last game that I was really able to devote a lot of time to before I just like had to go off and be an adult. So not that you can't be an adult in game, but sometimes you go through periods of life where it's harder to be an adult in game, or it's harder to game as an adult. So Final Fantasy IX was kind of like that last hurrah. And then it was really hard. It was really hard for me to play console games. Actually, I shouldn't say that I took a break from gaming. I took a break basically from like computer and from like PC and console gaming, well, on the TV. And so what I actually did was a lot of DS games because I just needed something I could open and close. So I played a lot of really good. There's a lot of good games on the Nintendo DS system, but that's kind of where I was at for quite a while. But Final Fantasy 15 actually put me back into console gaming, and I had really taken a really, really like sorry guys, I got distracted. I was listening for to see if anybody was coming. All right. This probably scared me. Because I mean, what would they have found? They would have found this situation, the scene that I'm in right now. That's what they would have found, and then what, right? Then what? So I had to be quiet. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so it had been a long time since I had played a Final Fantasy game, and I went into 15 with just like big open eyes and got hooked on that opening scene. I ate up all the supplemental materials, the charming anime that accompanied it, and the Kingsglaive movie, and just sucked it all in. I was also really kind of taken with the strategy that they had in telling the story, and I know it really put a lot of people off, and it's not for everyone for sure. But for me, it really smacked of something different. I liked... Oops, get off this. I don't care about death. Well, we care about it. We don't want it to happen. I don't want to jinx anything. So, I just felt like it was a really clever way of telling a entire story, which I know for many people made it feel like the game itself was really lacking in value. But when you put everything together and you see this story told, and you kind of then see that 15, the video game, was a game that was designed to be told through Noctis's eyes. And if you see it that way, and you experience the game through his eyes, then some of the criticisms kind of fall flat. Well, and again, this is just my experiences. doesn't mean that, it's going to improve the gameplay for you or your affection for it or whatnot. But some of the parts in the game that people take most issue with is like, what is it? It was chapter 13. I love history, but I'm really bad at it, so I have a really hard time remembering like little details. But it might have been chapter 13 or 12, the one where this is spoiler alert, I guess spoiler city for anybody who hasn't played 15 and wants to play 15. So maybe put me on mute and just like watch crystals drop, but that's on you. That chapter where you're alone, where Noctis is going through that crazy area, he's searching for Prompto. Arden is taunting him. It's very, very frustrating because I'm already like in this creepy like space. I don't know. I'm sorry. Well, last 2 EX tickets. So far, no Prince Noctis, no Luna Freya. But we're gonna have to do the last one and then move on to the rare summon tickets because we had a goal here. We had a goal here tonight, and this was to burn all tickets before we use the lapis. All right, construct 8, whatever. Okay, rare summon. Here we go. Which one's first? I guess regular tickets first, right? Because you never know. Also, like, I'm not usually a fan of star-crossed lovers. Like, that's not my thing. Romeo and Juliet, no thanks. Actually, I did write a good paper. Look at me patting my own back. But, okay. Well, here's a rainbow. Shh, let's go see what it is. Let's go see. Please, please, please be on banner. Kurasame. Actually, it's my second Kurasame, so that's pretty cool. And there's a Tomberry in the picture, so even cooler. Seems this is the first time we met, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Kurasame. It's actually the second time we've met. You will be my 7-star. Well, it would have been nice if you could have been on banner. That would have been real, real cool. But, again, can't turn my nose up at a rainbow unless it's you, Blossom Sage Sakura. You guys are probably happy that that made me shut up from talking about Final Fantasy 15, aren't you? What was I gonna say? I'm gonna remember what I was gonna say, and then you're gonna have to listen to it. Well, that's right. I might be on mute. I forgot about that. Totally might be on mute. Oh man, and where are you? Okay. Cerberus. Sorry, I stumble over that word because I want to say Cerebrus. It's what I like to say. But that Cerberus fight, is so memorable. Creeping through that, it took me so long to do that fight because, well, like I said, I hadn't played a modern video game in a really long time, or at all, really modern, and so I didn't know how to use magic for like that entire part of the game. So like through that fight, like I beat that fight without using magic, and it was really strange because I've always been really good at video games, and that's how I felt about myself. But then, like, when I played this game, I was like, wow, I'm really bad. So it was and I was just mashing buttons and whatever. And I got good by the end, like, I figured it out. But, like, it was like, wow, wake up call. It was embarrassing. But I did figure it out. I realized, like, wow, it takes me a long time to learn new things. So that was strange, but that was a very memorable fight. It was very exciting. And like my anxiety level when I played this game too was like, oh, I was really freaked out all the time. And I played it so much, like, I think by the end I had like 250 hours into this game. And so I, at one point, walked the entire map, like every step of the map, looking for those shiny, like blue sparkles. trying to find like map pieces and all sorts of fun stuff. It took a really long time, but I did that. And then like when I would be driving down the road, I would see like a blue sock in the road, and I'd be like, I should go pick that up. And be like, oh no, stop doing that. It's just a sock. It's just a blue sock. You're gonna get hit by a car. It was weird, but you know when you play something that much and you start to like see things like in the terrain, like, oh, look at that bunch of trees out there. That I should go explore that. I should go see what's out there. Maybe there's a new vegetable and I can make a new recipe. Yeah, it starts messing with your mind. Actually, I think I was playing a lot of Mario Kart around the time that I was learning how to drive, and that was really, really distracting because anytime there was a car in front of me on the road, I wanted to throw like a red turtle shell at them, or I just wanted to be ahead of them, which is not something you should do on the road. Is you shouldn't just try to get ahead of every car. It was really distracting. So, oh man, Eclipsa, at all the wrong moments. Ugh, I'll beat your face in. Sorry for that. I don't know. I guess once I start to play a game, I obsess over it. That's shocking, right? All right, come on, break again. And I just get really into it. So, yeah. That probably is a signal that I should take a step back. Oh man. Ladle, not you. Well, this is hard times because so far I don't even have one of them, and I'm reaching the end of the tickets. What about that lapis? What about it, right? Oh man, it's so painful. So painful. Aiden. Fake Arden. Anyway, that's what I was saying. I wrote this paper about how Romeo and Juliet was like secretly a comedy. Like Shakespeare secretly wrote it to be a comedy. And then like, I don't know, maybe the queen like influenced him to like, or just said like, no, I want a tragedy. And he was like, no, but I have this really good comedy. And she's like, I only want to watch a tragedy. I don't know what this voice is. I'm sorry for this voice, but all right, break again. And so I was like, fine, it's a tragedy. And then, put Romeo and Juliet out. But if you read it, and like, this is what I was like demonstrating in my essay, was like, this play, like he is making fun of Romeo and Juliet the entire time. Like he is just painting these guys as fools, and it's just like the entire situation is just like absolutely absurd. The absurdity in that play is just like off the hook. So that was one of my favorite things to talk about and write about. Man, this is painful. Come on. Shinju, why you? Too much gold, not enough rainbow. There's Kenny Crow, and I clicked off him so fast because I was used to clicking fast. Oh, Kenny Crow. Well, at least we got one on banner. Whoa! And I clicked too fast. Please be on banner. Come on, guys. Come on. Sack! Ugh! My first sack. Whatever. Man, this has been so brutal. 2 rainbows and both off banner. Shoot. Like, what's gonna happen when I spend lapis on that step up? Off banner, right? Why is it gotta be so hard? Why do you gotta make it so hard? I just want my lovers. Come on, kids, it's Kenny Crow. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Okay, that's really cool. That's really great. I like that. That's pretty funny. That was good animation. I missed that last time. Yeah, and he's dancing. See, this was worthwhile. I'm glad I watched this time. That cheered me up. But I still don't have any Prince Noctis or Luna Freya, so pretty rough. There he is again. Well, I'm glad that the banner units are showing up. Could have showed up in those previous... Could have shown up in those previous pools. Those previous rainbows, I should say. Man. So much. So much Kenny Crow at the last minute. Where is my on banner? Again, Kenny Crow. Dang it. Gosh, this is rough. Well, that was a ticket burn. That was a ticket burn to burn all ticket burns. Oh, Canos, at least you're good. At least you've got that good TMR. Well, that's it. Now I've got to decide what to do about my Lapis, but I'm going to take a break because I need to think. And, oh, she looks so good, though. Oh, man, this is terrible. All right, well, I'm going to go check and see if I can actually leave my closet now, too. All right. All right, so that was much longer than expected. Quite the hiatus. I went out to see, how everything was going, and yeah, everything looked clean. And then, hey, that amazing smell of cat urine wafted into my nose, and sure enough, after this nice deep cleaning, she had to go break the seal and christen the clean floor. So welcome to my awesome life. Anyway, and then I had to hem and haw over what exactly was I going to do in this situation. And it's really kind of a pickle that I'm in, because I have been saving for this banner specifically for a very long time and held back on fully going all the way on pulls previously, with the idea that I needed to set aside Lapis for these guys. It's frustrating not to have a good step up on which to pull them, but I also feel like I owe it to my savings and to these wonderful individuals that are if I can even say their name, Crown Prince Noctis and Luna Freya. See, I had to swipe over their names so I could just read them and not get caught up in my weirdo whatever. Anyway, these guys. So I thought I owe it to them. I know this is a bad step up. I know people are going to be, I don't know, thinking this is dumb. It's probably dumb. But my decision is that I'm going to just do 2 steps, just the 2. Normally, I would have gone all in and done all 4, but I do think that's a little bit foolish. And not that I'm above being a fool at times, but I'm above being a fool in this situation. So we're going to do this step up. Not here, not that 11 summons. Let's get out of here before we get in trouble. We're going to do this one. We're going to do it twice. And hopefully we get lucky. Probably won't, going off how I did with those tickets, but we'll see how it goes, and whatever, right? Whatever. It's half the Lapis I have left. Luck be with me. Well, luck's with me on the first one, but yes, there's a rate up. Doesn't mean it's gonna translate into anything. It's probably going to be another Blossom Sage. Or Luna Freya. Oh, that's just too much. That's just too much to look at right now. Oh, man. Hello. My name is Luna Freya Nox Flore. My blood is true, and I'll work to bring peace to one and all. So, funny story. Whenever I go back to visit my parents, I go on a walk every morning in the neighborhood in which I grew up. And by the way, it's like the most spideriest place ever. You walk past a bush, there's going to be a web that you walk into. It's just hanging out of the air somehow. Anyway, there's this one tree that I always walk past. It always has this like stray little like twiggy, like thin little twiggy branch that hangs down. And how do you think I walk past this branch? But with my arm up to swipe it away, envisioning myself as Luna Freya as she just kind of pushes the nose of that rifle out of her face with that expression. I every day for that month and a half that I'm out there during the summer, every morning I'm Luna Freya for that brief nanosecond in my brain. Sorry. Think of me what you will. Whatever. All right. Well, that was encouraging. I guess it's good we did this. The next one we are guaranteed a rainbow. We'll see if it's on banner. We'll just have to see. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do it. I'm not even sure how many of you can hear me right now. I really thought it was a good tip for you all to be on mute. I knew I was going to get really, really down the rabbit hole when it came to talk about Final Fantasy 15 because there's so much I like to say. Wait, the last rainbow was on the last one, right? So does this mean I get 2 rainbows? I'm not sure. I know it's a guaranteed rainbow, but I think it's on the last one. Oh, I was so wrong about everything. I love you, MS Nicole. But I have you so much. Although you might be my 4th. I'll have to go look. Maybe we had an STMR there. Oh, man. My Noctis. Where is he? Alright, well, I stick to my guns, and that's all I have to give. I gave them all my tickets. I gave them a lot of lapis. I gave them, 9,000 lapis on a step up that wasn't too great. So I feel I've done my job. I failed to get my guy, but I think he's going to show up at some point. I've got faith. But if this was too much Final Fantasy 15 ranting, I do hope you put me on mute, especially if you do like to see foolish fools blow their resources. But if you have any response to any of my rants or any of these things, maybe you want to talk about Romeo and Juliet. Maybe you want to talk about that first person experience as Noctis in Final Fantasy 15 and what kind of a weird strategic device that was to tell a story through his eyes. Or just tell me I'm lame and Final Fantasy 15 is the worst. Whatever. I can take it. But I've got Luna Freya. In fact, let's end on a good note. Let's go straight in and take care of this girl right now, right here, right now, right? And then I'll get her up there for all y'all on my friends list. Ugh, man. End on a good note, right? We can do it. And Gentiana, we're gonna get her for free. I wasn't sure how this person in my friend list already had her at 7-star by like 9:58 in the morning. That was pretty impressive. And see, I can't talk and look at the same time. Where are you? There you are, my girl. All right, I love you, and I picture myself as you. Wait, did I do it? I'm not sure if I just did it. I wasn't paying attention. Shoot. All right, now we gotta go look. All right. I don't know if I did it or not, but I feel like it's gonna be really tricky to find out if I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Whatever. All right. Good night. Cheers.